Hey guys, welcome back to Lacing It Up. We're in the greatest sneaker store in Melbourne, Australia, the world, the Southern Hemisphere, wherever it is. Run by the big guy in the end with the big hat. Matty Hammond, welcome.
Welcome.
Oh, look at that, he turned it down. I affected him. He's
sure
sensitive today, the big guy.
On.
He's had a big day, public holiday in the store today.
Yeah, lots of tournaments.
Tournaments and traffic.
Yeah, not a bad day.
He's a bit tired.
A bit tired.
Tired.
But it's the show, so I've got to do it.
And of course, the guy in the middle, the master of the custom sneaker, Sekure D. He rarely mucks one up, but I think he may have lately.
Oh mate, we'll get to that later. I think it's better.
Yeah, I'm firing early shots because I looked so fat last week. So I'm just going straight at you.
Just going hard.
Well, I suppose all we can talk about to start with this week is NBA Finals. Let's just leave sneakers on the back burner for a little bit because the Aussies...
Deli time.
Yeah, well, just game two just finished just earlier, and Dellavedova came up big on guarding Curry and stuff. So. Yeah, look, the Cavs could be two zip up. But,
they really should be. Yeah.
Both games go to overtime, which I think is first time in NBA history that both game 1 and 2 in an NBA Finals has gone to overtime. So, I mean, it's been a bit scrappy, but it's been great to watch. A lot of theatre.
Yeah, Dellavedova attracting a lot of attention because of the style he plays, but that's just how we do it down under.
Yeah, exactly.
We get in there and give it a go. We're not the best,
and what did LeBron
but we'll give the best go. Right?
Yeah, today LeBron said I'm never going anywhere again without Dellavedova. It was hilarious. I mean, he just he sort of epitomises Australian basketball. We might not be the flashiest, but we're hard-working. It's all scrappy. Getting loose balls and stuff. So yeah, it was an entertaining game. It wasn't the prettiest game of basketball in the world, but it was fun to watch. As Matty said, it was theatre. It was gold.
Yeah, who are these pussy super soft superstars on their Mega Millions complaining about the fact we just went for the ball?
Exactly. I mean, look, we can't, and don't forget Bogut as well. So Bogut ripping down a lot of boards and stuff. So obviously Australia getting a lot of love on the global stage for basketball right now. Yeah,
it was only a couple of years ago that they were loving Bogut and calling him the Beast because he was such an animal.
Yeah. Oh, he still is.
All defensive team too.
Yeah,
all second
look, he still is. It's just obviously, he's not. Obviously, when you're playing on the team and you got Curry and you got Klay Thompson, there's not a lot of other shots going around.
Yeah, there's no plays being run for Bogut.
So just get those rebounds.
Before we rename this show "Throwing It Up," we're going to keep talking about sneakers. Yeah. So today we always start the show with a confession, and the confession is, what did we buy this week? We're going to reveal the purchases. You bought a whole shoe store, so...
Well, yeah, what did you drop on the week?
I bought 450 pairs of something.
No. We had the Pro Star 5s, which...
ugly.
I didn't mind them. I like the concept and stuff, obviously, after the cartoon show and stuff that they did back then. But, I didn't mind it.
Quick seller? Were they...
The men's sold well. The other ones are a little bit slower and stuff, but... Yeah, look, it's a Jordan 5.
Yeah, and so it's an easy sell.
Yeah. And then the other one we got, which I'll quickly put out because I think Australia was the first store in the world.
Oh, you went fishing, big guy.
Yeah, went fishing. Like a lot of the players in the NBA do when they don't make the finals and then they're off season, they go fishing. So we had the Gone Fishing foams drop, which is pretty cool, and obviously the special little touch with the little fishing net. Which really cool
little crab net.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. Okay, not the prettiest shoe in the world, but
The iridescent scales look good though.
Yeah.
It probably, for me, looked better on a shelf than on the foot, but I mean, it's a cool shoe. And I like anything with a story, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's good. Someone's really thought about it, and it's cool. And look at I think it's one of the better looking themed foams of recent time.
They smell a little bit fishy. I'm with Sekure D here. I love any sort of sneaker that has a creative story.
Yeah.
It's going to stick it in my mind. It's going to give me something that I can take to an outing with my mates and spin a yarn about the crab shoe or the fishing shoe.
Yeah.
The lobster ones previously.
Yeah, the lobster SB was one of my favourite stories over the crab rubber bands on the front.
And I dare you ever to go out for a drink with Sekure D and not have him mention the Goonie sneakers. Goonies, right?
We're going to work on a Goonies project very soon, I'm telling you. It's going to happen. It's the 30th anniversary, come on.
I think he chubs.
But one of the shoes I did cop this week, which was the Prestos, the all-white ones.
Nice.
Just look clean, obviously I used to rock Prestos back in the day when they first dropped back in 2000.
Double XL Presto?
Double XL, yeah. Those double XL, so... Yeah, but so I picked up those all white joints, which were pretty cool. But yeah, so you guys grab anything this week or?
Sekure D's been busy.
Yeah, so I visited Sneaker CREEKY this week, And I have picked up a pair of...
She's turning your back to the camera.
Well, I had to get the shoe.
Put them out front. Amateur hour here on
I'm making a mess too.
I'll just pad while this guy gets his makeup ready.
So I just picked up the Kushwackers, the new Sneaker CREEKY collab. Comes with a pretty cool matching pair of socks, but since this is lacing it up. So yeah, just a rad shoe. So 3 tones of purple, nice use of material, a new silhouette. It's got the Sneaker CREEKY branding on it, and just a cool shoe. To be honest, I don't rock Saucony. It's the first pair of Sauconys I've ever bought, but I like to rep friends, and yeah, I just thought it was a cool shoe. So
yeah. And when you're a sneaker show starting off on YouTube, it's always good to make friends with people like Sneaker CREEKY.
And these don't drop till the weekend too, so I managed to pick these up early. And I read something online about there only being about 600 units of these, so people are going to lose it. I didn't know it was that limited when I picked it up, but these are definitely going to get rocked.
Can I just ask? Is purple Woody's favourite colour?
Yeah, he's a very pro purple. There's 3 different purples on this, and he made a point of illustrating that in an article I read recently. Yeah,
it's not the first shoe that's been purple done by
Elven purple. Yeah,
and I love that. Yeah, you love cartoon characters, and I can see the Phantom wears these. Right?
Yeah, it's very Phantom shoe for sure.
Phantom could wear those.
Yeah, yeah, and
came to my mind.
And you've continued your MX-90 onslaught,
yeah,
right?
I have. I have really been smashed with the anniversary recently and bought lots and lots. But I went back and found a pair that dropped about mid last year. I think they're on Nike store release, which was interesting. Yeah. They don't actually tell you what they are in the box, but I call them Anthrax because of this scaling around here. I love these. Yeah, I'm a sucker for a black sneaker.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of pop of colour on the top of the lace hook. And inside the bubble, so
infrared.
Yeah, infrared. For these, like I think they sort of it was one of those more luxe releases they did because it's got the leather tongue and stuff. So yeah, they're alright.
Yeah, I'll wear them to work. So do deals, do some hustling.
In your 90s.
That's it, hustling my 90s.
And this weekend coming, there's another Jordan, right? Like, is it the you got it already?
Of course, we've got it already.
Go on,
that was a smooth transition, wasn't it?
13 lows.
Yeah.
Obviously got the bread 13 lows. So the first time that they've done the low on this treatment. So yeah, so it gives it the classic. Obviously they had the playoff ones in the high top, so they've done it now in the low. And obviously instead of the little hologram, you get the little what they do come with the 13 lows, the little sort of. I suppose you think it was gold little wing, but it was probably plastic. But,
and kids are salty. There's no hologram.
Oh yeah, where's the hologram? Where's the hologram? Oh no, you guys just don't know.
What's
there it is. There the holograms. But yeah, so these are dropping this weekend. So again, it's obviously a very Bulls colourway. So it's always going to generally colourways like this in any Jordan sell very well.
And there's been heaps of Jordan news this week too. Like the is it the 3 Lab 4 dropped? The pictures sort of leaked.
So I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure you'll see them early next year. So it's a bit early, but yeah, there's obviously the word is that there is a bunch of 4s getting dropped next year. So I think there's a navy yellow one that's already leaked online. And of course, then you do have the rumor going around about the white cement 4s with Nike on the back.
Yeah, that's right.
So just watch this space.
There's a bit happening. Before we move on to Rock or Drop, our favourite episode, last time we were sitting here, I think the Jordan 11 red lows are about to hit the stores. There's a lot of hype around those. How did you go on that day?
Oh, crazy.
Line up?
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
Had the guy selling the pens out the front go at the store next door.
That's alright.
We've got a bit of an issue with the guy next door. He sells pens, and of course he doesn't like having a line outside his shop.
Which is fair enough.
Because there may be someone going in to buy a pen. We haven't seen anyone in there yet. It's been 2 months.
It's a high demand product, pens. Everyone needs pens.
Just in case that one customer who wants to buy that one $10,000 pen turns up.
It's probably all he needs for a week.
But no, it was crazy. It was great. All sizes too, so yeah. It's
all gone?
All gone.
You had lots of kids stuff, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Mad kids.
Look, obviously, the Asian market here, being in Australia, we have a big Asian market, and they've definitely gone they're on overdrive for Jordans at the moment, that's for sure.
I think someone's looking to go on a Bali holiday on the back of the Bread 11 logo.
There's a lot of people on eBay trying to do that right now.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get to it. This is the segment that we love to call Rock or Drop. Alright, handing out the cards for Rock or Drop. This, of course, is we instantly have to say whether we're rocking or dropping a shoe. If there's any hesitation, the penalty is determined by you, the viewer, to the person who is the slowest. Now, we've been a little bit slack on the penalties, but we're going to get back into it because we're getting our shit together here on Last Head Up. We're getting serious, and Rock or Drop is the heartbeat of our show. This is where we say what we like and what we don't like, and you can agree or disagree in the comments as much as you like. So hit us up. We want you to. We want you to give us a hard time. Give him a hard time.
And we're just going to fight about it after the 5, right? So
No,
we'll bust through and then we can
debate.
fight about it at the
Let's
end.
do it.
No,
Yeah.
All right, who's up first? You want me to go?
Yeah, if you
No,
want.
you go, because you're in the nice shirt.
Okay, we've got the Diamond and Ronnie Asics collab.
Easy.
Yeah.
Both colourways.
Okay, let's move on. Adidas Avengers basketball collection. I stole this off you. I agree that these, and I'm going to let you say this is your.
I wish I had 4 hands so I could give these shoes 4 thumbs down. Next up, the Nike Presto Lightning Retro. So, I'm on board. I'm not a big Presto guy, but mate, you got to be quick on this.
No, Alex. Punish me. I don't know. I don't know.
It's just the Lightning doesn't.
Yeah.
I like the Presto,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not the Lightning.
Under Armour Curry One Panthers.
So, you know what? I'll probably give these a roll.
Yeah, I reckon they're pretty sweet. It's a cool colourway.
I don't wear blue shoes.
We're not talking about it. Go.
And then we got the End Reebok Ventilator Huskies.
It's a cool story.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
it's
colourway's a
pretty
bit
cool.
weak,
Yeah.
but man, I love the dog.
Yeah, it comes with the cool acetate
Yeah.
packaging
Yeah,
as well.
packaging's
The
really
whole
good.
story is better than the colourway.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's review this. The Diamond Ronnie Asics collab.
Easy
Right.
rock. Both
Yeah,
colourways are fresh and it
obvious-
matches your shirt.
Well, yeah, just obviously, you know, they use that Tiffany colour sort of thing. So,
And
yeah,
he is a
especially the black and
The black's
the black
fresh,
base one
yeah.
is really
And
nice.
the
Yeah.
big guy fancies himself as the girl's best friend.
No.
So he's into anything with the diamonds. The Avengers. Now, this is where we really want to hate.
Yeah, look, I just want to take a minute to go in on this because I am sick and tired of seeing terrible collabs come out with major like franchises. It was Star Wars, it was Disney. It's just killing me.
Well,
You
there's
almost-
two Star Wars, wasn't it? The Star Wars Adidas and the Star Wars Vans were both awful.
It was just horrible. It's just, these look like bad and one shoes. They're just absolutely shockers. And the thing is, it looks like to me, you almost need like a collaboration consultant. Like you've got these two like mega giants going, oh, let's do a cool shoe. I should want all 4 of them, and I would barely get away with rocking the T-Mac 2 Hulks.
Which is the best one.
Which is the best one out of the bunch, I reckon. But I mean, it's just getting to the point where it's ridiculous. Like, I should be like frothing for a Captain America Adidas collab. Like, I'm a huge comic book nerd, and you couldn't pay me to rock those things. So please get someone in there who's not associated with the Marvel universe or with Disney or with whoever to do it. Like, you almost need to have someone who is like an artist do a completely new representation of the character. Because I'm sick of seeing like just Mickey Mouse slapped on a shoe or Batman slapped on a shoe. It's trash. No one likes it. It's too good of an opportunity to screw it up. So I'm not down with these at all.
And my take on it is, like, again, the T-Mac 2 is a pretty dope shoe, but the other shoes they've used, it's just like, why, they could have used better shoes,
Yeah.
to in their arsenal. I mean, the thing where I compare this one to a little bit is going back a few years now when Nike did the Transformers.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they used the Bumblebee, the Mega
Trainer 3,
and all that sort of stuff.
The basketball too.
The one, that one was a cool concept. Came in the
Cool packaging.
all that sort of stuff. And all that. Yeah, they didn't use a Air Force One or a Jordan or something like this, but they still used some cool shoes at the time. But these shoes, like, again, apart from the T-Mac 2, that's where I think it falls down a bit. Is it just the shoes themselves, styles that not a lot of people, they're not shoes that just jump off the shelf in the first place.
I think this is a sign of bigger problems at Adidas. I'm going to call this right now that Adidas are in free fall.
Yeah, it's...
If you can't sell an Avengers sneaker to this guy, then they're not Avengers sneakers, right? Adidas have been on the nose for a long time. There's been some cool hits here and there.
Very
but
cool hits.
their
Kanye.
Pharrell collaboration was terrible.
Yeah, I
Kanye's
like
a
it.
hit, that worked.
Kanye's a hit.
Right?
Nigo...
Didn't work. The Star Wars collab that they did, I know they were going for kids, and it's probably not our cup of tea, but not even my kids were into those, and they don't have anything to do with Darth Vader.
Oh, look, the only thing I think I should say, the only thing, big thing for them lately has been things like the fluxes,
the
fluxes have been a massive
and the
one.
boosts and all that. They're definitely
Yeah, but then
they've
they ruin
some
it.
winners, but there's
But then
definitely
they ruin
been
it.
some other
They
ones.
ruin it. Adidas, you ruin it with this crap. Alright, stop it.
Don't let Skechers take position number 2.
Yeah, come
They've
on.
already got position number 2.
Skechers number 2. Like,
We are
that's
now
this
going to
guy's
have to
favourite
put...
brand.
No, they're not.
No, we're not.
No, they're not. But we're going to have to put Skechers on the show very
No, we're
soon,
not.
Adidas.
No, we're not.
And it's Adidas' fault if we do that. If Skechers are sitting number 2 in the sneaker world, then on our show, we're going to have to show them and
I'm
talk about
throwing
it,
my
right?
rocker drop signs on the floor and rocker dropping out of here.
I'm
if we
telling
start
you right
putting
now,
Skechers
Kim
up.
Kardashian comes here with her Skechers, she's on.
She needs
She's
to
on
get
the show.
Surely she's on the Adidas bandwagon.
Right. But we'll be wearing socks, Kim. Remember, we're back on that joke and rerun that
She'll
joke.
rock up
It's
in
good.
just shoes and socks, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, Skechers go number 2. Which they're saying they are.
Yeah, they
number
are,
2
right,
by
yeah.
volume.
In volume sales, yes,
Yeah.
they're number 2 behind Nike.
So there you go, right? So Adidas,
Come on, Addy.
pick it
On
up.
those 3 stripes.
All right, that's it. We're moving on to Launchpad. All right, so Launchpad is the part of the show where we talk about the movers and the groovers in sneaker world, the marketing efforts and the media attempts to get attention. Now, probably the biggest mover in sneaker world right now, and you wait for it, this is big, is Mickey Mouse. Right? Disney is just putting their little claws out everywhere and reaching right into the sneaker world.
Yeah, I'm going to try and not rant about this like I just did in the last segment, but I mean, Disney do own Marvel and Lucasfilm, so they're probably responsible for part of this like Avengers and Star Wars atrocities that have happened over the last couple of years. But yeah, they're doing a lot of like just regular Disney collabs now. So they've just done that Vans capsule with all the traditional characters, and they've got a Cinderella Reebok Pump Fury coming out, which I actually think is pretty cool.
No,
like,
that is a cool shoe.
that's what they should all look like. It sort of captures the theme without having to have like a crappy graphic or something on it. So
That's the standard, right?
Yeah,
It's a pretty dope shoe at the same
yeah,
time.
the Pump Fury is a rad shoe. So yeah, Disney's getting on board hard. They're doing collabs everywhere with the sneaker world. Like so, yeah, they're just pushing.
I think Disney full stop is taking over the world.
Yeah,
Massive, probably the biggest media company in the world, I dare say. If not, I mean, you're tying in Pixar, you're now tying in Star Wars, you're tying in all the princesses. If anyone out there has got kids, they'll know that everything is Disney.
yeah,
Probably us in our age, we probably went through a bit of a Disney drop. Like
Yeah.
we started off Disney and then they went a bit quiet. So for us, it's new to see them coming back. But kids anywhere from 12, 13 or younger have been on a Disney wave
Yeah.
from the start. And they're not just stretching into shoes, they're stretching into everything. But, you know, it's good on Disney as long as they do it right. And the Cinderella Reebok,
it's rad.
yeah, that's a cool shoe. That is a shoe that Cinderella would wear.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly, and that's what I like about it so much. Whereas Hulk ain't wearing T-Mac 2s that look like that.
Now, last week we finished off the show, so that's Launchpad. We'll have a little chat about Disney. Last week we finished off the show with a unique ending, I suppose. We go into the darkest holes of the internet and we find things that pique our interests. His interest. He spends a lot of time in the dark hole of the internet.
Oh, that was rough.
But this week's probably a little bit more above the line, a little bit more mainstream news, and it was the poor guy who during the week became famous because he got rolled for his kicks at gunpoint
Yeah.
in the street.
Yep, in
Yeah.
Cleveland, yep.
Now let me tell you, this is not on.
Maybe he was, hey, maybe he was a Golden State Warriors fan.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
good.
I
Okay? I hope
No,
for
it's-
all get out that in that box was a pair of Skechers. That's all I hope.
No, it's pretty sad. It is.
Well,
It's,
and the thing is too, I mean, we're just capturing it all now because everyone has their smartphone at the ready. But I mean, I know like a family friend of ours got stabbed for his shacks at Forest Hill like 15 odd years ago.
This is Australia.
The Pigeon release, which is infamous in like shoe history, they found bats and chains and everything on the corners after the shoes dropped. But I mean, unfortunately, this is just happening. I mean, it's terrible to see, but I mean, with the hype and when people can make money off a big drop, like I don't see how we're going to stop it. But that video, I think, just brought it home to a lot of people because they visually saw it for the first time.
Yeah,
It wasn't
I
just
mean,
like a guy had a gun on the street. It wasn't just a
and
story.
the guy got picked up and slammed on his back.
Yeah.
And with 2 guys, and then the gun pops out and everything. So it's
a gun
it's
in
up.
your face for a pair of sneakers.
Yeah, no, it's pretty sad, and obviously we don't want all that, and obviously, probably I think what puts a bit of a twist on it is, you hear Nike want to do more and more stuff online to stop this, but then Nike just goes and cancels the Chicago ones. They go and cancel the 5s, the online releases. And that, which it's sort of a wait a minute. I thought you wanted the consumer to go and buy online because that's hopefully what's going to help, at least have less incidents like this, and then they go and cancel it, which probably forces the people to go to this, to put even more pressure back on the stores where you have to go, which is hence why. So it's it's interesting and see. It's going to be very interesting to see how this all starts playing out, especially when things are getting caught on film now and the rest of the world can see.
Yeah, well, there was an incident that was reported online. Now, I'm a big one for not believing everything you read on the internet, but even here with the Bread 11 Lows, the guy up in Sydney, he just jumped the queue, walked in,
flashed the piece.
He made out that he had a gun in his pocket, so they sold him a pair of shoes.
Yeah, which is obviously
cool.
Probably something it's not too familiar with over in the States. But definitely here that it's the first time I've ever heard of anything like that along the lines of here, because generally people camping out here in Australia, generally it's more of a community thing, and everyone gets along, and there might be the odd person that jumps the line, but normally the line sorts it out. But this is unfortunately are we getting closer to what it is like in the US?
It's not on.
No, it's not.
Anyway, it does raise an interesting topic, which I want all of you guys to follow up in the comments below. Which pair of shoes would you fight for your life for?
Your shoes of your life is the saying, right?
The shoes for your life. What are you fighting for? I know what you're fighting for. I don't even have to ask you. It's the Goonies disc pack. Forget it. He's done. What are you fighting your life for?
Well, funny enough, I might be fighting over those white cement fours with the Nike on the back.
100%.
That's my all-time favourite. So I might have to.
So Kicks 101 might not get any pairs.
So size 13. If we do, you'd have to get some. Don't maybe expect any 13s to be honest.
Yeah, no, I'm fighting for those King Velvet.
Your 90s?
Yeah, they're sweet. You ain't getting them.
I've got a whole list, but I think we're going to need another episode for all that.
Alright, that's it for Lacing It Up this week. Come on, the Aussies in the NBA Finals. I don't care which one of you wins it, but one of you is going to bring it home.
Yeah.
And if anyone ever saw our pilot episode from last year, I just want to turn to Maddie and say, we're still waiting for Paddy Mills. You said Paddy Mills was going to be on the show, and that was almost a year ago.
Give us some time, that's all right. I didn't say what episode.
He's out fishing, man. He's out fishing now.
Fishing. Yeah, that's right.
Lure him in.
It's in the outback, gone fishing.
Yeah.
Gone barra
Let's tag him. Paddy, if you're watching, we want you in here.